Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I took the liberty of laying out the cards for you guys because it takes me a long time to meditate and I actually shuffle the deck for like 15 minutes. I pray about it. I already asked for help. I called all the elements. I called our spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, archangels, to help me with this spread. I'm going to only tell you the skeleton shell of what I see here. If it doesn't resonate, this reading's not for you. Check out the other zodiac signs in your natal chart. The energies can go vice versa. It could be you or the cross watcher. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. So Pisces, I feel that you had a lot of lies to deal with. It could be, I keep getting work. Either for some of you guys it was at work, and for some of you guys it was a relationship. That somebody just kept blowing smoke up your ass. Okay, so here. So I did a Celtic spread, but sometimes when I shuffle the cards, two will pop out, and so I leave them like this, as you can see, but I will walk through with it with you. So here I get the Magician and the Six of Wands. Okay, you're feeling victory right now at this moment. You're manifesting things. You're feeling victorious about something. You're feeling victorious that you're actually coming into yourself, coming into your own power. As a Pisces, you're in your element. This is what you're consciously thinking of, being in your element, okay? And you're just gathering your power. You feel like you're better off right now. You feel it like in a better place after you have gone through all this deception, okay? But here you have a decision to make here, okay? There's some sort of decision here, like you're waiting for something here. Okay, for some of you guys, you may be communicating with somebody online. Okay, so right here in your subconscious, or actually in your conscious, which is in your, what you're thinking of, that is in your conscious, what crowns you is the High Priestess, which is your card. Actually, this is the card of Pisces. I see a lot of times High Priestess, but it's actually your like you're understanding hidden secrets. There were hidden secrets here that are coming out to the fore, not because this person told you, but because you busted them, you saw them, okay? And there are things that you're becoming more spiritual. You're actually woke. The veil is very thin right now, and you're able to see things that are not said or things that are hidden, okay? You might be a tarot reader. You might be in meditative practices, counseling, in the arts, okay? This is why you're probably watching this video right now, okay? So in your unconscious, in your subconscious, what is not brought out to the forefront is that you're like just putting this baggage behind you. You finally feel like you're actually have released this whole burden of lies and deceptions that you had to go through in the past. So you've actually laid them to rest. Right now you're in this place where you feel good, you feel happy, you have the support of your family here with a Ten of Cups. Some of you guys have the support of your, you have children. Your children are much happier now. You're at a happier place. You have loving support of family, friends. If you haven't had a lot of reunions with your family and friends, you will, or you just recently had it in Easter. So I keep getting a lot of like communication with family and whatnot. Okay, for some of you guys, you're actually dating somebody that, or speaking to someone online. Okay, so you're at a better place. But before, like there was a lot of regret, and you were living in the past a bit. You were living in the past for some time now, okay? And so right now I get all zodiac signs on deck. This is why I don't really like to say what zodiac signs are, but right now I see Pisces, I see Gemini, I see Aries, I see all the earth elements, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I see all the fire elements. I see strong Taurus, air, strong Leo. What else? Leo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Pisces. Okay. So, and then the other, all zodiac signs basically, but those are the strongest ones that I see. So, there was regret here from some bad news, okay? Some bad news. Okay? For some of you guys, you have fire in your chart, okay? If fire isn't in your chart, is in your the cross watchers chart. But you have fire in your chart, and you like there was some bad news that you found out, like, and then the finding out that this person was being deceptive, like dishonest, like trying to cut corners. Either you were it's for some of you guys, I get it's in the workplace that you actually had the power within yourself, like how should I say it, you had the courage to reclaim your power, to like claim your power and like confront this person about all these lies and deceptions that they were doing. For some of you guys, it was in the relationship, and for other guys, you guys caught somebody like stealing from work, cutting corners at work, stealing money. And for you guys in the relationship, you guys caught, you're this is the thing with this. You also might have earth sign in your chart, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So you're coming into your own power, with all these things and deceptions and stuff, but you are very aware of situations. You're very intuitive, okay? But for some reason, like, this particular person was able to blow smoke up your ass, like tell you things. Oh, honey, I'm going to go on a trip. It's going to be work associated, and I have to do this and that. But they were all lies. You found out that they were lies. Okay, this person knows how to weave a story. Okay, and you were looking at things with rose-colored eyes. Okay, you weren't expecting. You kind of knew that this person was deceiving you, but you weren't wanting to see it because you wanted to see the good of everyone. You know how Pisces are, and since you love this person, you felt like always wanting to see the good. But you know how Pisces are, that they know, like, they're very empathetic people. They know why people, the feelings of others and what motivates people's feelings, and so they're able to understand people's personalities very well, and they're able even to know what you do before you do it, because they're able to understand your human behavior. This is how Pisces are. They're innately like natural at this because they're very empathetic. Okay, they're able to understand the feelings of others and what motivates others. So, and therefore, they're really strong at judging people and their personalities and their characters. Okay, but you didn't want to see this about this individual. You did not want to see this. Okay, what's really interesting about this individual is that they were not very responsible. Okay, they weaved a web that it was like a tricky relationship environment. Okay, you didn't know if some things were reality or some things were. Wait. Am I just thinking of things? Am I just deceiving myself? This person kind of made you a question. Question if you're seeing things or not, right? And sometimes this person isn't very much responsible. Okay, they just live in the moment. They're very creative, and they like do things without thinking sometimes, and they just weave a pretty little lie, and just like their lies finally caught up to them, where you actually saw here with a King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, you actually saw this person actually commit this lie. Okay, maybe you caught them investing their money, you know, your hard-earned money and stuff on another person, you know, traveling, meeting them online, or maybe like buying things, you know, like deceiving you about money. A lot of these issues were money related. Okay, money related. Okay, so they were like taking money from you, and whether it be at work or whether it be in a relationship. Okay, they were traveling with it. I'm going to clarify what else they were doing with it here. But every time I get a cord card, I do like to take out these like old school gypsies used to do with the playing cards, just because you get a little more information when you're delving into human relationships and human personalities and character traits and things like this, you know, because they're complex. And so I'm going to clarify what the world is right here, but you had the courage actually to wrap things up, you know, to confront this individual and put an end to this thing, okay? And so like a cycle was closed. Okay, I am going to clarify what this world is about here, okay? And see what else I can get from the world card. But you like, you know, when I first started reading this and I was feeling your energy, I cried actually a little bit. I felt like, you know, a sense of relief at the same time sad. It was like a bittersweet. It was a bittersweet feeling that I felt free, but at the same time, it's just and I also felt so much happy and relief. It's like relief, you know, that I got through this, and I got through this much stronger and victorious, and I was able to like overcome these things. Okay. So let's see what the world is about here. Okay, so here I got judgment, okay? So judgments can mean a lot of things, okay? It can mean like you actually finally made a decision about this situation, like I said, and you put it down. You're like, I'm ending this shit. I don't need it, you know? It's too many lies. Since I've come into my own and I've come into my own power, you just feel like this is the best thing to do. And you have clarity also. Okay, this was a wake-up call because it was something that was like a bad news, like that made you like grief. It cost you grief. Okay, and it's an end of a cycle. You're like, you know for sure that you just want to end this cycle right here. Okay. All right, going forward. All right, so for some of you guys, this was a divorce. Okay, this was a divorce. You were living with this person. It was a divorce. I get here that if you're a Pisces woman in your chart, I get that your husband, your husband or your partner, you actually caught your husband or partner. Okay, and if you're a man, you actually, you know, you're the one that actually saw. You were lied to. You were being lied to. I get here. Okay. Yes. So if you're the cross watcher, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just reading the cards how they come. I can't help that. Okay, so right now what challenges you? So right now you're feeling victorious about this, okay? But you're waiting for something. I think for those of you guys that are married and are going through these divorce proceedings and whatnot, you're actually waiting for the final decision, right? You're waiting for the final decision for some of you guys, okay? For others of you guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. I have to find out what you guys are waiting for here. Okay, what are you waiting for here? Let me use a different deck because I have used the majority of the cards here. So I will use this deck right here. What are you waiting for here? And to be quite honest here, I see this relationship must have been a relationship that lasted quite a long time. You were with this person for a long time, I see here. Okay, because if it's a relationship, if it's work, it's not for you. But if it's a relationship, I only see here this 10 of cups, 10 of hearts, which is the only card that I get here from the past that tells me actually that that there was somebody balancing between family and career here, and maybe they had no time for their family life, you know. So this marriage was like, or relationship was like, it was problematic to begin with, you know. The love, although the in love was lost a long time ago. Okay, you might love this person, okay, you might care about them, but you were in love. Were you in love with them? Not really, because that was lost a long time ago, because this person was always working, or this person was like so much into like their power and their career, and like getting ahead, and like they were always gone. They were traveling a lot, and so here there was some bad news. Either somebody lost their job here, or you caught somebody because they were like, there was some deception at work, or they were actually the ones stealing money, you know, if it's at work, or somebody, like you caught somebody in a deception in a relationship. So here, what did I ask? Oh yeah, what are you waiting for here? What are you waiting for? Okay, so here you feel victorious, and what else are you waiting for? What else are you waiting for, if not for legal issues, like legal issues? Maybe for some of you guys, you have to take them to court because you feel like they stole money from you. They stole money from you. So you have to take them to court, you know. So you're actually feeling victorious because you have evidence that you actually saw this person, and you have evidence in your computer to back that shit up. So like everything's working for you, and everything's working against them, okay? But this still causes you, like, although you're happy right now, in the past it used to cause you regret, you know, because it broke up like a relationship, right? So what else are you waiting here for? For some of you guys, I get here, there are money issues where not only that people stole money from you, there were money issues in the relationship, but you have like a money block. I keep getting money blockage. Money blockage. That, how can I explain this? That you are holding on to your finances for the desire of long-term security, and for the fear of change. You know, you are, if you had lost your job, or if somebody took money from you, you know, if your significant other lied to you and took money from you or whatnot, or this marriage had cost you like some money issues, because, you know, some states, I don't know, some countries have 50-50 policies, or although you busted your ass, or your partner had busted their ass with the assets, you still have to break it down to 50-50, you know, or some sort of shit like this, where you feel like oh shit, you know, like now that some of you guys might have gotten a new job here, okay, but so you have to like save money now, okay, because this had depleted your pockets. Okay, so you have to save money, but you're having a money blockage here because you have this fear of not having enough money, and so you have a blockage with money here. And do you see here with the Four of Pentacles? And so it's good to save money and stuff, but also try to let money flow, because if you don't let money flow, money doesn't come in. Okay, there has to be an energy flow of money. Okay, so you have to spend the money for it to come back in. Okay, and I'm not saying to spend your whole bank account or anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you want an energy flow of money coming in and out, you can't have this lack mentality. Okay, you can't have this fear of not having enough money, because you're already building a blockage of your money already, because you're having a deficit, a scarce mentality. Okay, so this is what I see here. Money is what kind of chakra is this? This is the block that money is a root chakra block. The career, money, sense of belonging, that's a root chakra. Okay, you have to clear that chakra. Okay, it's a color red, so you can wear coral, ruby, garnet, you know, those things will help. Wearing those colors, wearing red. Okay, root chakra. Where's your root chakra? Is the last chakra. The last chakra, look it up online. Okay. It's the last chakra, like below your pubic bone. It's like the one there. Okay, it's not the sacral chakra. It's the one by your pubic bone. No, it's not that one. It's the one below. Okay, that's your root chakra. Okay, color red. Okay, so for some of you guys, in the near future, you're going to try to accumulate all the money that you have lost, or or just have this fear of not having enough money, or not being able to provide for yourself, or having the security that you need, because now maybe you have to live by yourself. Maybe this person took money from you, okay, a lot of money from you, so you feel like you have some sort of scarce deficit. Okay, if it's not money, for some of you guys, you are blocking your heart, from you're actually taking care of your heart. You're keeping your heart close to your chest. Okay, but it won't be for too long. Okay, and you're just focused about money right now. At this moment, I don't see you focused on a relationship right now. You're focused about empowering yourself. Okay, you're focused on like being confident. Okay, being self-assured, being your own woman or being your own man. Okay, being successful not only with your career but with your friends, being your physical best. Okay, because you feel like you've actually laid all these burdens of this relationship or this old job, and you feel like this is a new cycle that you're beginning, starting now, at this present moment, this present energy starting now. Okay, but you're working so much. In the near future, you will be working so much that you really need some time to rest here. Okay, so some of you guys will rest at the same time and work. That's all you'll be doing. You will come home, you will do things that give you peace of mind. Okay, like meditate, like be by yourself, things like that, and also work a lot, accumulate your money. But remember, you're starting to have like the scarce mentality of like fear of not having enough money. So you will be in solitude. You will recover from all this. Okay, but you're in a good mood right now. Others see you like very happy. Others see you like, oh, I'm free, you know, I'm free. I'm like, feel so, a lot. I get here that these Pisces have a lot of fire in your chart. You have a lot of fire in your chart here. I get Leo, I get Aries and Sagittarius. Okay, so this is specifically for those Pisces that have a lot of fire in their chart. They can be Pisces, Aries cusp. But the people see you as like, you're fucking free from this shit, okay? And they see you like you're actually winning this, okay? Actually, justice was done in your favor, which is all is good. You know, the universe saw, and they, you know, you got, you know, your justice. You got your justice, okay? You're coming into your own power, your self-confidence, like I said. And here, this is your hopes and fears with the Hermit. This is your hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears, the Hierophant. For some of you guys, you fear like marriage again, like combining your assets again. Okay, here I get, for some reason, these keys keep coming into my vision. And like, you see how they're combined? Like, this scares you. This is doing this all over again and combining your assets, you know, like one and done. You know, you just feel like, okay, you're married, you're divorced, you had to go through all this paperwork shit, you had to divide assets, and like, you know, to get your justice certs, you had to show evidence, you had to show up in court and all this deal. You know, you might as well just, if you're going to be with somebody at a later date, you just don't want to marry them. You can live together just fine and not marry. Okay, and some of you guys are just focused on like your spirituality, your work, you know, like yeah, more like your spirituality, your work, you know, trying to tune in on your intuition. And now that you're coming into power, not only like in a physical aspect, but also in the spiritual realm too. You not only want to be this powerful person that is career oriented, that is successful in their career, but you also want to be woke, intuitive. You want to be outside of the matrix basically. You don't want to be one of those sheep running around, oh, what's the matter with this world, and like looking at reality shows and shit like this, because you know this is all fantasy and this is all illusion bullshit to keep you blind from the truth. Okay, and you want to be a woke person. You already see things that other people don't see. Okay, and this is how you want to stay. You want to stay woke. Okay, but did I say I was going to clarify what you're waiting for? Why didn't I do that, guys? I kept talking to you guys and I didn't do that. I'm sorry. What are you waiting for? Sometimes I just get downloads and I have to tell you what I get right away. And so I might forget. Sorry about that, guys. Talking about, I just get, you know, sometimes my eyes go into some cards and I have to tell you about those cards. What are you waiting for? What else are you waiting for? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. No, I don't understand, Spirit. I don't understand. These cards were sorry, they were kind of crooked, and I didn't understand that, Spirit. Can you tell me again? What else are they waiting for? I didn't understand. I'm sorry. What else are they waiting for? Okay, we already said legal issues. Legal issues. What else? I kind of keep getting internet. What? Some people have applied for jobs in a different country, and they're waiting for the employee to speak to them, and they have gotten like interest and stuff, so they feel successful about their job applications. Okay, so that's for, I guess that's for a particular person. Whatever you're doing, you are going to be very successful. Do you see this 10 of coins? You're going to make a lot more money than you ever did. Okay, and that it's because of your how you feel on the inside, as within so without. How you see yourself on the inside, you're going to be more confident, more self-assured. You're going to rise. You're going to rise on top. You're going to because you've put this baggage and this shit down. You've laid them down to rest. Okay, you took them to the grave and you laid them down to rest, and you're like, okay, I'm free. This is like, I can hear its horn. I'm free. And you're like letting bygones be bygones. I'm free from this shackles. So what else, Spirit? What else can you tell me about this? Okay, for us, this is why I kept saying this. This is why I kept looking at the Two of Wands, and then I kept saying, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Not for very many of you, but for some of you guys are waiting for this. You guys you guys have some sort of mental block. Okay, with the Eight of Swords. This is for very few, because I had to push myself to keep asking, what is this person waiting for? Okay, you have a mental block here. You're in a self-imposed prison, in isolation. Okay, maybe for some of you guys, you still have this energy right here still. You're coming out of this energy of deception. Okay, it says you require a lot of strength. Okay, you might be a Leo. You might have Leo in your chart. Okay, so you're still coming out of this. Okay, you're still replaying this shit over and over in your head. This is what it says. What? For some of you guys feel like you have lost your power with this, but it's only in your mind, because look, you can easily pull the Band-Aid out and get out of this. Okay, you can easily do that. Because do you see, she has the strings attached to her, like her fingers, so she can easily remove the strings that bind her. So it's only in your thought. What do the kitties say about this? What do the kitties say about here? You're very intuitive, by the way. Do you see this kitten right here? Where is he? Look, he's touching them to see how sharp these are. He's touching these swords to see how sharp they are. Almost like, I feel like it's almost like, that they're fears that you are imposing on yourself. and they're just in your head and not in reality. Okay, what ifs? What ifs I get here? What ifs? And you actually, I almost feel like the cat is strategizing their escape. Okay, so your cat, the cat means like your inner self. Okay, it means your inner self. What does the kitty say? What does the kitty say, Spirit? What does the kitty say? For some of you guys, like at the end of this, your outcome here and your spread is like you're making money, you're just worrying about yourself, and like, you know, you want to be alone for a little bit, you know, you want to be within your own power, okay? You've come out a lot more alert, and you have that energy of an air sign, of like thinking things logically, you know, from a head space and not from your heart space, okay? Because you have, as a Pisces, you know what it's like to be in your heart space. This is a new cycle for Pisces. Okay, you're trying to see logic, and when your heart and your mind make, you know, align themselves to a decision, then that is the right decision. Okay, if your mind and your heart do not align with that decision, then you have to wait until they do. And you're like working more from your head space. You're like more about your money. You know, like a new cycle, a new beginning, a lesson. Lessons taught you to do these lessons. What does the kitty say about this? 8 of Swords. What does the kitty say about this 8 of Swords? It says here that you're going to, if you're dealing with what? If you're dealing with legal matters, that don't get caught up with all the discussions and the arguments and shit like this. Okay? Take the higher road. Take the higher road here. That somebody's going to try to bully you. Okay, maybe like verbal abuse you. I get here. Somebody like maybe have verbal abused you, or some sort of emotional abuse or something like this. Okay, it's only mental. Okay, they're trying to do this to get you to weaken your stance here, to get to control you. Okay, because you're coming into your own power. Okay, just so you're aware of this. Okay, don't get stuck in this energy. Don't get stuck in this energy. These are bullying tactics, bulldozing you. This is what the kitty's saying, that it's in your mental space to get out of this. You can free yourself from this. Okay? And you should listen to the downloads you get from the universe. I get here that someone's trying to bully you through lies and deception. Okay, you can see through it. Okay, use your intuition here. Use your intuition. This is what it's saying. This is in the near future, okay? But it can be now or whatever, you know, it's up to you. It's different timelines. We work in different timelines, right? Okay. So let's see here. It's 40 minutes. So I'm going to take one more last advice cards for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. But it says here it's looking good, guys. You're just going to focus on your coins. I see prosperity. I see 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. Doesn't get better than that. Some of you guys are some of you guys have children, and you guys are doing this by yourselves with children. For some of you guys, even though you're separating, you're actually separating amicably, you know, in the future, you know, and for the child's or for the children's, that's in the near future, you know, after like the dust settles, for the children's benefit, I get here. Okay, your parents may be helping you with the finances, I get here. Your parents are helping you for some of you guys. Your family's helping to support you with this. Why am I doing it like that? Okay, that's enough. Okay, so here I get the Hierophant. The Hierophant again. Okay, this is advice for you guys. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Make things happen by taking care of details. Remember that personal growth comes through modesty and compassion. So even if there's a lot of people that have that they're acting emotional, people are acting emotional and shit and like freaking out around you, and like, you know, maybe you're a significant other or whatever with this legal matters, maybe people at work, what have you. Don't join the crowd. Read between the lines, use your intuition because it's very strong right now. Be patient. Everyone wants things done his or her way. So go easy on yourself. Take a mental health day if you need to, okay? If you're working too much right here, if you need to take a mental health day, say, you know, I need a mental health day at work. When you come back, roll with the punches. Don't be too trusting or willing to go the extra mile unless you can afford it, okay? Think about yourself first. Almost like the stewardess says in the airplane, you know, worry about your own mess before you worry about your child's or other people, because if you're not help to yourself, how are you going to be help to another person, right? Okay, King of Pentacles, and then King of Pentacles, and then Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles. Stop trying to be the jack of all trades. Don't let your sense of self-discipline interfere with your personal happiness and fulfillment. Fear of competition and growth will only delay desired outcomes. Act now to meet your goals. Don't be afraid of rejection, for whoever needed to hear that. I feel that somebody needed to hear that. And then Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. So I get here in this spread, there's a lot of people here in the mix. I get a lot of people in your mix. here. So maybe there were a lot of people involved in this work relationship, or this, there were like interference of third parties. I don't mean like having different people, you know, cheating or whatever. Although for some, yes. I mean like interference by like family or like friends or whatnot. Okay, that or you know, because there were like money, borrowing of money, and like, you know, shit like this. A lot of money issues. Okay, here. And like, you know, taking money and whatnot. Okay, wait. Queen of Cups. Remember that life is about more than your day-to-day job and worries. Take time to examine your spiritual belief. Don't be bogged down by trivial details or the demands of others. Okay? Remember that when you die, you don't take any of these material things with you. Okay? So you are not your body. You're the soul that lives in your body. So it's more important actually to enhance your spirituality. It's just as important as a material realm. And some of you guys may be overeating or something. Emotional eating. I get here. Emotional eating for some of you guys. Okay? Ask yourself if you're hungry before you put, like, I don't know, some muffins in your face or whatever. Okay, I think we are a little over at 46, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.